What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the KITEcast. My name is Denis and I'm the host of this KITE podcast. This podcast is about the kite surfing, and we talk about a lot of stuff, mainly about the kite falling, the Olympic Games. Me myself, I'm a professional kite faller, so we're gonna have really nice talk today with Ellie Aldridge from UK. She's the second girl we had this season. The first one was Mary Anderson, as well from the UK, from the same team. Ellie, it's very nice to have you here. It's a beautiful morning in Trifa. We have a really nice setup, some chocolate cranberries, I guess, and normal cranberries and cashews. So, Ellie, you've been in the team since the first draft back in 2018?
Yeah.
Correct. So, and you had few really major wins this season, season 2019. So before we jump into these wins and then the strategy, how did you come up with the kite surfing, kite falling, and how was your draft procedure working?
How did I get into it?
Yeah, basically, did you start with the sailing or the surfing, the snowboarding?
I'm originally a sailor, so I basically sailed my whole life.
Did you start with the Optis like everyone?
A little bit of Optis, yeah, and a bit of other boats, lots of different boats.
Mm-hmm.
Did it all the way through when I was growing up, and then started sailing 49er FX full time.
Okay.
So that was part of like the Olympic development program.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess about 4 years ago, some of my friends kind of taught me how to kite surf, and I played around a little bit, and that was kind of my fun time. When I wasn't sailing, I'd go out kite surfing with my friends.
20 or surfboard?
20.
20, okay.
Yeah, just messing around really.
Okay, yeah.
And then the Kite for Gold program got launched last autumn.
Uh-huh.
And I loved kite surfing, enjoyed it. So basically just applied for the program, didn't really think anything of it. Kind of chatted to Meg, who I was sailing with.
Okay.
And she kind of said, do it, just to see what it's like.
Uh-huh.
I don't think either of us really realised what the commitment was.
Okay.
And then kind of one thing led to another, and I got selected for the program. And then kind of had to make the call which one to do.
Either sailing or kite surfing?
Yeah,
okay.
which was at the time was actually really difficult, and it took quite a lot of time to kind of figure out what I wanted to do, because I love 49er sailing. Like, it's so good. It is similar but very different to kite foiling.
Why did you choose kite surfing at the end?
I don't really know. There's lots of different reasons, I think. One of them was I like fast-paced racing.
Okay.
And like really fast, sort of adrenaline-filled racing.
More dynamic.
Yeah, more dynamic.
FX is one of the most dynamic classes, sailing class out there.
Yeah, definitely. And in that way, they're very similar.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there was just something about it that I just felt like I needed to do.
Uh-huh.
I guess partly being I wanted to see what it was like to be a single-hander again.
Okay.
To be kind of by myself. And
are you more a team player or like on your own?
I don't know. I used to think I was very much a team player, and I think I am. Mm-hmm. But I think there's also elements I like being by myself as well.
Okay. I've never been a team player.
Yeah.
I usually, I don't know. I just feel too much responsibility when I'm with someone else.
Yeah, right.
I feel like letting them down. Like it's like if I'm not doing good enough.
Yeah.
So, but when I'm on my own, like I kind of can address all the failures or successes. Onto me.
And I think that's what I liked about the idea of being a single-hander, is it's all on you.
Yeah, all on you.
And it is definitely, I learned so much by being in the 49er FX. You have to basically work as one person because it's so dynamic.
Yeah, you have to be so synced together.
Yeah, so synced. And I learned so much from that that I can then bring into this. But there was just something that I just felt like I needed to do it. So I made the decision to for now stop 49er sailing.
Okay.
And switch.
Okay, yeah, and then, in 1 year progress, this summer, you finished second in the Juiceria.
Yeah.
And I think it was a phenomenal finish for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you feel your progress went through the first year of being in the team?
Oh,
Because I assume
mean-
you've never done foiling before joining the team.
no. It was amazing. I mean, I never expected anything like that. Like, it was a big risk for me to stop 49er sailing and start kiting. And I never expected to kind of develop at the rate that I have, or we all have done this year. It's been amazing.
Okay, and then also, I think when I talked last year with the Jemima and Hannah, they said that maybe British Sailing plans to run additional rounds of drafting for the team. Is this still in plan, or is kind of the final team is kind of finalized and you're gonna run with it?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I think the way they'll keep looking at it every year, and obviously if new people come in and they're really good, then they get brought into the team.
Yeah.
But it's still, I think the whole program is still very much just learning how it on the
works.
job how it goes.
Okay.
So in that way, it's quite flexible.
Okay.
That, but we're pretty set.
Okay, and at the beginning, also as Maddie said and Jemima said last year, that at the beginning of this process of creating the team, everyone was really friendly. Like, you were just like messing around, learning how to duck jibe, and then a year later, is there any confrontation arises inside the team? Because obviously, someone progresses a bit better than others. Someone is a bit faster than others. Is there any tension inside the team?
Not really. I guess there's, like, in a competitive environment, there's always going to be a little bit. But I think we're all quite realistic in the sense that we're still
4 years to go.
4 years to go into the Olympics, and we're all really good friends. I think that's what's so special about our team, is regardless of anything, we're all still really good friends, and we all help each other out, and we all learn from each other.
Do you find that in general the kite surfing environment is more friendlier and more open than the sailing?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because I found out that like in kite surfing you can basically go to anyone, ask them an advice, like, how do you do tug better, and they would actually tell you what they know.
Oh, even like yesterday when I came and joined in with you guys, like, you'd never get that in sailing. Someone, like, just a random kind of coming to join in with your training, and then you...
And I think this, in December 2019, when, especially for the events, like, 30 people came down together with training together.
Yeah.
It was so nice. It was just, like, really open, and
Yeah,
everyone just pushes
really
together.
cool. Yeah.
I'm afraid,
Really
like,
nice.
what I'm just scared about, maybe afraid a bit, that it might change within the next, like, decade.
Yeah.
When the national federations are going to be more involved.
I think...
And it's going to be less individuals, but more countries, and they're going to be like, oh, no.
It probably will change, but I don't think it will ever change as much as sailing, just because of the nature of kite surfing.
Oh, and I think also because you have, like, even if you, like, kite, you have a huge aspect of having fun on the water. You can jump, if you can jump, and then you can go together twin tipping, surfing, like when it's too windy.
And that's the thing. There's so many different disciplines, and there's so many different like series of racing that you can do that you don't have to have your federation for.
Yeah.
Obviously it helps, but I think
have much
the
more fun
difference,
together.
Yeah, the difference in sailing is everyone's much more serious in that they all know they're all doing exactly the same thing. Whereas in kite surfing, there's so many different events and so many different disciplines that you can just go on the water all day and doing like what you said,
different
twin tipping, surfboarding, and it just keeps it fun and exciting.
Yeah, that's what I love. I think if you just get bored of just this racing, and it's like the other day it's too windy, all the waves are too good, just okay, I'm gonna go surfing, surfing, and you still kind of not losing too much from training, because like if you go twin tipping, you still have the kite, and you're still like in the motion of the water, you're still jumping, you adjusting your balance, and you kind of
you still you improve everything from different types of kite surfing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was all like, and there's a big thing about I think it's 2019 was going to be 2020 is going to be the big thing in kite surfing is the movement for the clean racing, clean sport, especially after what we've seen in 2019 in Jizuri, and then everyone who I'm spoken to was really, really upset about the amount of plastic in the water.
Yeah.
And especially from the riders who've been in that place for many, many years in a row. Like, I've been there, I think the first time I was there it was 2014 or 2015, and it was one of the best spots I've ever been. It was clean water, nice, beautiful. And 2019 it was a disaster. Like, you would go race, you would hit the plastic bag. It felt like like some of the worst places in China.
Yeah.
And I think what we're gonna do, it's gonna be the IKA probably gonna launch a huge campaign, and I know that I've seen you, the girls from the GB team, you've been kind of running this movement to be like clean and environmental friendly. Can you talk about more about this and just say your perspective on the goals and maybe like what people can do together and what you're trying to achieve for that?
Yeah, well, I guess as a sailing nation, and specifically the GB Kite Girls, we're trying to push for cleaner oceans and cleaner beaches, just so that it doesn't affect our racing, because it can literally ruin your whole regatta.
It does, and it does. Like you go first, you hit the plastic back, you 10, 11s.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And even more now that everyone's kind of becoming more foil orientated, like all the classes are becoming foiling. And for us, with just one foil in the water, it's so detrimental to racing.
Okay.
So we pretty much everywhere I've been to, we've been trying to do beach cleans and pick out all the water, like all the rubbish from the sea. So I think that can definitely, moving forwards into next season, I think it would be really great if the whole class was really on board with that. I think
the biggest thing is like, the biggest thing, the job that you do is not in terms of like really cleaning the ocean, because it's like the amount of plastic you take out is like it's nothing, but just showing it on the social media is actually bringing awarenesses to stop throwing out plastic is huge, because like when I go see and you see every session, like it was every session you go and you pull out the plastic back after plastic back after plastic back, it just makes like, wow, that's insane. Like there is so much plastic that it just doesn't stop, and it's really, I think, bring the awarenesses to many riders. Yeah,
getting the word out so that everyone back home is more awareness of it.
Yeah.
And starts helping out.
Yeah.
So I think that's
definitely. What are your plans for the next season, for the 2020? What are your plans? Are you planning to the same training all over the year? International events?
I think so. Yeah, we haven't really got a proper set plan yet.
Okay.
And obviously the calendar isn't confirmed, so we don't really know what events is. But a lot of training. We did a lot of training this year, but I think lots of training in most of the events, I think.
Okay. And do you know in terms of the boys for the UK team? I know you have Connor. He's constantly racing. Guy and maybe Ollie.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and then I know that you have a couple more guys who's foiling.
Yeah.
Are they serious? Are they planning to compete? Because have they competed in 2019 or not?
A couple of the younger boys did. Yeah.
Okay.
There are a few other boys out there who. Oh yeah, I think so. Next year, hopefully, we're going to keep pushing for them to.
Okay.
Hopefully, definitely the relay events.
Okay.
Maybe some of the other big events as well.
Okay.
And if they can
how do you feel about the relay event? Are you for it or more for the individual medals?
They're very different. I really, really like the relay. It's really fun. It's something totally different. I think it'll be really interesting, because the racing is just so different to normal fleet racing. And obviously you're so reliant on the other person. Yeah. And the courses are shorter and it's more...
I think it's just more fun in general. Like and also it brings the dynamic of mixing the races even more.
Yeah.
Like it changes constantly. First of all, like you race and then other guys race, and then even in like I think just dynamic increases drastically.
No, it's good. I think it would be good to still have the fleet racing and then have the relay as well.
Okay.
But I guess as we get closer to the games, it'll probably become more relay focused.
Okay.
But it'll be really interesting.
Okay. I've seen that Maddie, like I know that Maddie from Anderson, she loves to bike. I think her Facebook profile is she on the bike. What about you? What do you like to do when you offset foiling? What kind of activities do you do?
When I'm not foiling?
Yeah.
What do I do? Yeah, a bit of biking.
You biking?
All sorts of stuff.
I like to kite just with a twin tip usually.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
what I do.
Just different kiting.
I don't really bike that much
Mhm.
because I just don't like biking on the roads.
Yeah.
I like them. I just don't like bike next to the cars.
Yeah.
Kind of don't feel
Go
safe.
mountain biking.
I've never actually mountain biked in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have
you
you?
should. It's fun.
Have you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it uphill, downhill, or both?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Anything.
I think because I've seen a bunch of the GoPro videos how the guys just go downhill,
Sketchy.
super fast.
Yeah,
just jump.
that's pretty insane.
Okay.
That's like downhill
Downhill.
mountain biking.
Okay.
But yeah. No, all sorts. Yeah, mainly kiting.
Many kind.
Sailing, some different types of sailing. I still try and do as much. Well, I haven't really done very much this year, but try and do as much sailing as possible still.
Okay. And then when you go sailing, do you go on the 49er? No.
Not really.
Or the big boats?
Mainly big boats. Yeah.
Big boats. Okay.
It's hard to do 49. I don't have a boat anymore. So.
Oh, actually, we have like kind of. It's not a dream, but maybe like goal for one of the times in life. Me and Alex to do the cross Atlantic. Transatlantic on the
wicked.
big like maybe 25-meter boat.
Yeah.
Just sail. I think it would be pretty sick.
Yeah, it would be.
Maybe do like there's like me, Alex, my dad, and maybe maybe one more guy.
Yeah,
Just do
cool.
transatlantic.
Yeah.
Sail.
That would be epic.
How long does it take to you? Probably like what, like 3 weeks?
Yeah, depending on your boat, maybe.
Yeah, so
That'd be cool.
can be really sick.
Yeah.
So maybe it's planned for the goal for the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Or also like, do you have any like specific maybe goals like this like targets like to do like some milestones in the kite surfing in terms of like not maybe races, but in terms of different stuff, like crossing or
Different stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, this year, earlier in the summer, there's a big race. Have you heard of the Round the Island race in the UK?
Yeah.
The big yacht race where everyone sails around the Isle of Wight.
I think Ollie and Guy did it, right?
Yeah, they didn't do it this year.
Oh,
but
they did once.
They have done it before, yeah.
Okay.
But the day after the Round the Island, me and a couple of other guys kited round it, which was really cool actually. How
does it work with the wind? Is it
you just have to not get too close.
Okay? But because I think at some of the parts of the island the height of the island is pretty high.
Yeah.
So it doesn't block the wind on one side.
Yeah, but you just go a little bit further out. So
okay.
it's southwesterly wind. So you start off going up the Solent.
Okay.
So you're tacking up, then you go around the Needles, and then it's kind of a reach down, and then you go offshore a bit.
And how does it
go
take?
around.
It
took me just over 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, so it was about, can't remember how long, 70 miles or something.
Nice.
But that was really cool. And I'd love to do some more big trips.
Well, I think
kind of,
yeah,
we've been talking about doing crossings, like maybe over to Ireland or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking I wanted to plan maybe for 2023 or 2024 just before the Olympic Games, or maybe right after the Olympic Games to cross them from Siberia to United States.
Really?
To cross that the bay. What's the name of the strait? I think it's Bering Strait.
Yeah.
But you get like right from Siberia, you go to Alaska.
Yeah.
The Russian guy did it on the race board back in like in 2012, 11.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be nuts because sometimes when you go throughout the strait, like even here there's Africa. It can be windy here, but in the middle of the strait there is no wind.
And like mega.
And the part is that the supporting boats from both sides, they can only go to a certain point, and I think like there's about 10 kilometers distance in between.
Where there's nothing.
There's the boats gonna go because like no man's zone.
Yeah.
And I think it would be really nice like to just maybe do the proper sailing there, and then they've documented it, but like not that properly. I think if we can get like a helicopter, maybe if we can find the sponsors to get a helicopter and some major sponsors, I think it can be a great like event just cross that strait on the fall, because no one done it on the fall before.
No.
I think it'd be like
good.
really nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe do it before the Olympic Games 2028. It's because 2024 is going to be in Marseille, France. 2028 is going to be in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of how do you travel from? You can make it's such a fun idea. How do you travel from France to to Los Angeles, so the video starts like you packing your bags after the Olympic Games. You get on the train, because I think you get to Russia. Then you took a train. It's 2 weeks train from like Moscow to Siberia.
2 weeks.
So you take a train, and then you cross, and then you take a car down to the beach, and boom, you're there for the next Olympic Games. Can be pretty fun, huh?
That would be so quick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
What was your favorite place to kite in 2019?
Favorite place? Definitely Mexico is up there. It's an amazing place to train. It's so good. The weather is perfect. The conditions are like pretty hard, but really nice, windy.
Okay.
So that's probably my favorite. I really like Jitsuru as well. Apart from all the rubbish in the water, that's a really amazing place. But probably Mexico.
Definitely. Okay. Ellie, where can people find you?
Where can people find me? On Instagram, probably.
Instagram? What's the...
Ellie with an extra E, Aldridge.
Okay, proper. Good, great. And thank you very much for being here on KITE Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
I call it KiteCast this season.
KiteCast, it's cool.
I was... A couple days before the shooting, third season, I was kiting, and I was like, damn. Like, I need to come up with a name. Because I just... it's just hard for me to say podcast, so I was like, I was thinking of different names. I'm like, KiteCast. What do you think about KiteCast?
I like it. It's good.
Good.
KiteCast.
It sounds like Comcast. It's a big network company in States.
Yeah, but if people know what the KITE podcast is, then it's more catchy.
Yeah, KiteCast.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to say anything to the people who may be listening us or viewing us, or?
Thanks for watching, and I guess stay tuned for the rest of the season.
Yeah, definitely. And I think this season, what I'm really excited is that the first half of the season is gonna go as normal with the riders, but as soon as the registration hits, so it's May 1st, I'm gonna release. I'm planning to release the interviews with the manufacturers.
Oh, that'd be really
I think
cool.
that's gonna be to get the insights of their perspective on the new equipment, how they develop the stuff. Maybe with the IK executives as well, just to get into the executive
really
part
cool.
of the kite surfing branch and see like what's going on that side of the
what we don't
world.
see.
Yeah, what we don't see.
Cool.
And I think also because it's gonna be, and also know them how they prepare themselves for this 4-year cycle, because I think none of the kite manufacturers have ever done it before. Like it's going to be the first time everyone registered equipment for a 4-year cycle. So, yeah, okay. Well, guys, thank you very much for listening, viewing, basically consuming our podcast, and talk to you the next one. See you. Peace. Bye.